Hey, what's going on, everyone? Demetrius Mack here, and welcome back to another episode of What Kind of Shit Is That? A series where I take anything in pop culture, in video games, that's really absurd and just out there, and I kind of break it down and just explain just how ridiculous it is. So today, I have something very special to probably a lot of you guys out there. It is the whole fact of comic books and comic book movies. We are in the age right now where comic books and comic book movies are pretty much are going to whole new heights, especially comic book movies and those renditions of said comic books that are classics, and they're being brought to, for a lot of the older generation, it's got to be an amazing feeling to see these comic books that you grew up with when you were younger are now on the big screen and getting this big recognition, and now you don't feel so much like an outcast or anything and thinking that comic books is still nerdy, even though it still is, but it's on a much more mainstream way, I would imagine. There is one thing that is a problem going around, of course. With every good thing, there's got to be some problem with it or something. That's just today's world that we live in, and there's always something going down about, oh, this is that. So we live in this world where comic book movies are pretty much on top. But there are those hardcore fans, there are those people who just take it way too seriously and can't enjoy a movie, for Christ's sake. And I'm talking about people who come up and say, well, that didn't happen in the comic books. And you know what? Those people are who I'm here to talk about today. I just can't stand y'all. And I'm sorry, because you want to break down such a fantastic part of your life because it's not the exact same thing that happened in a freaking comic book. This is someone else's rendition of that particular story. As long as you don't change it up too much and as long as you keep the base story of it, what's wrong with it being different than in the comic books? There should be nothing wrong with it being different in the comic books. But yet some people can't fucking stand it, and it's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, take for instance, in Man of Steel. In Man of Steel, people were tripping balls because Superman actually killed somebody. And it was just astounding me. It was a alright movie, but people say what killed it is that fact. And the comic book people came out of the wet works, out of nowhere, and were just ripping that movie to shreds, and it was pretty ridiculous. I mean, it was absolutely horrifying. If you try conversating with some of these people, it just doesn't work out. It just doesn't pan out well for you. It won't, because their only argument is ever going to be, well, that didn't happen in the fucking comic books. Oh my god, I can't fucking believe it. They fucking made Superman kill somebody. That is ridiculous. It was the stupidest thing ever. He's the Man of Steel. He's the heart of goodness. Hold your horses there, man. Sorry you didn't get to enjoy it, and sorry Superman actually killed someone in today's day and age. If you're watching that movie, he kind of fucking had to. I mean, like, he really fucking had to, because he was about to kill those people. And some people just don't care. They just don't care. You can ask them, and it just doesn't matter. It doesn't fit in their brain that their argument just makes no sense, and it's absolutely repulsive. There's nothing you could say. You go and ask them, and you're like, well, what are there any superhero movies that have come out that you do like that didn't happen in the comic books? But you're gonna get the same exact thing. Oh my god, Age of Ultron? More like fucking Vacation Week of Ultron? What the fuck even happened in that movie? It was so stupid. Ultron, his design was fucking stupid. Everything was stupid. Tony Stark didn't invent motherfucking Ultron in the comic books. That was Hank Pym, goddammit! It was Hank Pym. That didn't happen in the fucking comic books. Why the fuck did you do that? You ruined one of the best storylines of the MCU. How the fuck could you do this? How? Goddammit, how? Okay, well, if you didn't like that movie, you can understand that. But what about Captain America Civil War? I mean, that was a pretty awesome movie. There was a lot of things that happened in that were Captain America Civil War? More like Captain America Playground Fight. Did you see they had no one in that movie? They were missing so many people. It was fucking stupid. It was stupid. You can't even come with a valid argument with that because it was stupid. And no fucking one had any right of business of making that movie. They just ruined another movie, and it's stupid, and I hate them for it. Everything that happened in that movie, the shit didn't happen in the comics. They just need to do it by the comics, and everything will be fucking fine, but they don't. Well, do you have any idea how expensive that would be to get all those heroes. I mean, there was hundreds of heroes involved in that. I mean, I don't know where you're going at.
Fucking comic books did it, didn't they? They did it fucking in the comic books, so why can't you do it on the goddamn big screen?
It's not that hard, folks. All you gotta do, you have a pre-written script for you.
Right in front of your fucking hands, and it's right there. Just use it.
They don't fucking use it. There is absolutely, positively no stopping them when they go on these types of rampages. It is ridiculous. And it doesn't just stop with the comic books. Comic book superhero movies. Oh, no. Anything that has a comic book movie or a comic book adaptation is gonna get shitted on, rained and pissed on by these poor, sad individuals. And it's unfortunate. Can you imagine what's going to happen this upcoming fall if The Walking Dead does not stick to their script? And spoilers alert here, people. Make their kill of who they need to kill. We all know who I'm talking about, of course. If Glenn doesn't die in The Walking Dead this upcoming season in The Walking Dead, people are gonna be pissed off. Why? I don't know. But guess what? Their reasoning is gonna be, it didn't happen in the fucking comic books. And if it didn't happen in the comic books, that means it doesn't fucking matter how great or how more they're trying to change up the story. It didn't happen in the comic books. It's stupid and it doesn't make any sense. And there's nothing, you can't even say anything. It's like, really, I don't have enough energy to deal with that conversation with you, man. I really don't. And it's unfortunate that some people have that mentality with things. And it's absolutely crazy how, let's say if you're going to see a movie of something that you already know the base storyline from reading the comic books, why the fuck would you want to go and pay $12, $13, $14, maybe even $15 to see a movie of the exact same thing, which you know the exact outcome is going to be, with no changes to it whatsoever, the exact same rendition of it from the comic book on the big screen? Why would you pay money to do something like that? You've already know that story. There needs to be little bits of switches and switching up for people to know that, okay, this is how they did it on the big screen. This is a little bit different than the comic books because I didn't come here to see the exact same shit in the comic books. I know what happens in the comic books. I want to see what they did on the big screen. But you know what? Unfortunately, not everybody shares that opinion.
Okay, Marvel and DC, pay attention here. I'm gonna show you real easy how it is to make a comic book movie. You see these fucking things right here? They're called scripts. They're called fucking scripts. They're mini scripts because they've already been done. You know what you need to do? You need to follow them. You need to fucking follow these scripts because they're already written and you keep fucking up the goddamn DC and Marvel Cinematic Universe. If it doesn't happen in the fucking comic books, why does it happen? If it's not in this, you see all these fucking comic books, if it's not in the fucking comic books, then why the fuck are you fucking putting it in the goddamn movies? God fucking damn it!
That is a sad reality we all live in. But there's nothing we can do for these individuals. Best bet is just to ignore them if you come across them on the street, because you do not want any of that. You just don't. So, I mean, that's pretty much what this is all about, is just going out and enjoying something that's different for a change. You know, if you're a person that likes repetitiveness, you know, that's fine, but don't go and piss and shit on everybody else's opinion just because you don't share that opinion. It's just really annoying, and you're gonna just look like a dick bag, to be honest, and no one's gonna really take you seriously because they're gonna be like, well, you know what, fuck you, I'm going to see this movie because I want to see this movie. I don't care if it's the exact same thing. But there's so many people out there that do care that it has to be the exact same thing, and it's sad. So I mean, it's whatever. I don't let it affect me personally. I just, when I see it or I hear about it, it does kind of go through one ear and comes out the other for a second, but it kind of stays in my brain for a little bit. It's like, oh wow, like I can't believe people are really making a big fuss out of this. So that's pretty much it. That's all I got on this subject, and I hope you guys really take into heart what I'm saying. Like, just don't, if you don't like something, then that's fine. Just don't go ranting on anybody else's parade if you don't like said subject or whatever. So that's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, I'm Demetrius Mack, and I'm out. Peace.